if I may? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, of
well,
course.
I'm getting up there.
You want to talk about tampons
Okay,
and
wait,
bathrooms
wait,
again?
wait.
Go ahead.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
One other thing, if I may.
Please.
He was in the National Guard for 24 years,
Mm-hmm.
and he was a sergeant, a master sergeant,
Mm-hmm.
the highest rank in the Guard for an enlisted man. And then he retired after we were going to Iraq. He didn't want to. After he was called to go to Iraq, he quit.
So now you want to go after a man.
What?
This is so despicable, but that's okay. I'm glad this is. So
I don't
what?
even
Hold on,
understand
hold
this
on, Eliana.
conversation.
Hold on, Eliana.
Matt,
Three people
what's so
aren't talking.
funny?
Hey, be quiet.
my
People
God.
aren't.
funny?
Why don't you be quiet now? It's my turn to talk. This is a perfect example of when Donald Trump said, "I don't respect John McCain because he was captured." Here is a despicable man, and that's what you are, JD. You're despicable. Why do I say that? Here's a man who served this country honorably for over 20 years, but you're making an assumption that he didn't want to go to Iraq and somehow he's some sort of coward.
Not that he might have been too old.
Yeah.
At
Nothing-
that point.
and here's the thing, JD, you want to attack Democrats or want to attack somebody like me for not having the quote unquote facts, yet you have no idea why he decided to retire, and you're making a gross assumption, which is a despicable assumption, which is what you right-wing turds do all the
Wait,
time.
can
You
I?
are making an assumption that this man stepped down because he didn't want to go to war in Iraq, even though he served for over 20 years honorably, and it makes you a
Attaining the
deplorable,
highest rank.
and you sound like Donald Trump when you talk like that. So go ahead and vote for your rapist turd. Let me ask him a question real quick. Let me just ask him a quick question.
And then I want to say something.
Do you know for a fact, since you're a man of facts, you claim, that Walz retired over serving for over 20 years because, quote, he didn't want to fight the war in Iraq? Do you know that for certainty, JD?
A man by the name of Colonel Tony Schaefer
Uh-huh.
made that assertion today. Retired
makes it
colonel.
right.
Got you. So why is it that when somebody makes an assertion that Donald Trump called our brave men and women suckers and losers,
He never called him that.
Right.
You're
Yeah.
lying again.
right,
did.
right. So Millie,
Absolutely, he did.
we should call
He
Millie.
never
Hey,
did.
JD.
Yes, he
okay,
did.
hold on. So JD, when Millie makes a claim and he puts it in writing, a general for years puts it in writing, that must be a lie. But some colonel that I've never heard of before makes a claim.
Tony Schaefer.
I've never heard of him
Tony
before.
Schaefer.
Okay, so he makes a claim
An assertion.
that an assertion, as the
Right.
way you put it, that this guy stepped down after 20 years of service because somehow he was afraid to go to war in Iraq. That must be true, that assertion. But when General Milley says that Donald Trump called our brave men and women suckers and losers and puts it in writing, that's a lie. JD, get the hell off my show. You're a deplorable and a
hold on.
disgusting
I
human
want to
being.
make a comment just so that, just from a female perspective, right? We're having this conversation for the most